So students, I'll tell you some sentences. Okay?
Okay.
Let's see. If we do regular exercise, then our health stays good. Okay? If we plan our work properly, then we complete our tasks on time. You must have heard such sentences very often, right? So statements that can be written in the form of if, then are called as conditional statements. Okay?
Yes.
The word condition refers to a requirement. Only if the statement after the word if is fulfilled, the statement after the word then is considered to be true. Understand? Now, the part of the statement that begins with if is called the hypothesis or antecedent. Okay? And the part that begins with then is called the consequence or consequent. Understand? Let's see the example. Doing regular exercise is the condition for maintaining good health. In example 1, doing regular exercise is the condition for maintaining good health. Right? Now, look at this example. The measure of each angle of an equilateral triangle is 60 degrees. Now, this statement can be written in the conditional form. How? Let's see. Conditional statement. If the given triangle is equilateral, then the measure of each of its angles is 60 degrees. Understand?
Yes.
So what have we done? We have converted the given statement into a conditional statement. Now let's look at another example. Let's see the statement now. The sum of the measures of angles in a linear pair is 180 degrees. Okay? Now let's see the conditional statement. If the given angles are a linear pair, then the sum of their measures is 180 degrees. Okay? Let's read statement 3 again. What is statement 3? If the given triangle is equilateral, then the measure of each of its angles is 60 degrees. Right?
Yes.
Now, let's swap the hypothesis and the conclusion of the statement and then write the new statement. Okay? If the measure of each angle of a triangle is 60 degrees, then the triangle is equilateral. Okay?
Now, what is a converse?
Let's see. If we swap the hypothesis and conclusion of a conditional statement, the new statement is called the contrapositive of the original statement. Okay? So remember one thing. Even if a conditional statement is true, its contrapositive is not necessarily true. Okay? Let's read statement 4 once again. What is statement 4? If the given angles are a linear pair, then the sum of their measures is 180 degrees. Right?
Yes.
Now what's the contrapositive? If the sum of the measures of the given angles is 180 degrees, then they are a linear pair of angles.
Sure. Sure.
Okay, so now I'm going to draw the figures here. Okay? So, let's say this is angle PQR. It is 40 degree. Okay? And this is angle XYZ. This is 140 degrees. Okay? Now look at these figures. Angle PQR plus angle XYZ is equal to 40 degree plus 140 degree is equal to 180 degrees, right?
Yes.
But we can see that even though the sum of angle PQR and angle XYZ is 180 degree, they are not a linear pair of angles. Getting my point? So what does it mean? It means that even if the original statement is true, the contrapositive, okay? Now, the logical reasoning used to prove a property is called the proof of the property or the proof of a theorem. Okay?
When a conditional statement is to be proved, the part of the statement following if is called the antecedent, and the part following then is called the consequent. While writing the proof, it is essential to mention the antecedent given part and the consequent part to be proved.
Okay?
Yes.
Now there are two types of proofs. Okay? Direct and indirect. Let's learn a theorem and its direct proof. Okay? So theorem. The vertically opposite angles formed by two intersecting lines are equal. Okay? Now, let's write the conditional statement for this. Okay? So what will be the conditional statement? If two lines intersect, then the vertically opposite angles formed are equal. Okay? Let me draw a figure now. Okay? So, this is line PQ. Okay? And this is line RS. Now, line PQ and RS intersect at this point, which is point M. Okay? So, what's a given here? That line PQ and line RS intersect at point M. Okay? So, to prove that angle PMS is equal to angle QMR and angle PMR is equal to angle QMS, what do we have to do? Let's see. Proof. Angle PMS plus angle QMS is equal to 180 degree. Right? This is equation 1 because they are linear pair. Then angle QMS plus angle QMR is equal to 180 degree. This is equation 2 because they are also a linear pair. Then from equation 1 and equation 2, that is angle PMS plus angle QMS is equal to angle QMS plus angle QMR. By cancellation, angle PMS is equal to angle QMR. Angle PMR plus angle QMR is equal to 180 degrees. Now this is equation 3 because it's a linear pair. Angle QMR plus angle QMS is equal to 180 degrees. Now this is equation 4 because they are also a linear pair. Then from equation 3 and equation 4, angle PMR plus angle QMR is equal to angle QMR plus angle QMS. Okay. Similarly, we can prove by cancellation of angle QMP that angle PMR is equal to angle QMS. Understand? What did we learn? 1. Conditional statements. Statements that can be written in the form if, then are called conditional statements. 2.
Converse.
When we exchange the hypothesis and conclusion of a conditional statement, the new statement is called
The converse.
of the original statement. 3. A logical argument made to prove a property is called the proof of that property. That is, the proof of a theorem. 4. When two lines intersect, the vertically opposite angles formed are equal. Exercise. Write the following statements in conditional form. All angles of a rectangle are right angles. A number with more than two divisors is called a composite number. Question 2.
Write the converse of the following statement.
Also, mention whether the original statement and its
Converse.
are true or false. Every square is a rectangle. When two parallel lines are intersected by a transversal,
The alternate angles are equal.
Question 3.
Identify the antecedent and consequent in the following statements.
1. Each angle of an equilateral triangle measures 60 degree. 2. The diagonals of a rhombus are perpendicular bisectors of each other. Question 4. Look at the figure below. Write answers to the questions asked based on it. Lines AB and CD intersect at point E. A. Write the names of the pairs of congruent angles in the figure. B. If angle DEB is equal to 30 degree, find the measures of angle AEC, angle AED and angle BEC.